Let's see one more topic, invariance. Invariance means that a generic type g of t is considered completely unrelated to g of u unless t and u are exactly the same type. Let's see an example. Animal is a base class, dog is a child class. Dog inherits from this animal. Now when I do this list of dogs equal to new list of dog, that is allowed. Even if I do the list of here instead of dog, animal, both side, that will be allowed. But the moment I assign these dogs inside this list of animals, that is not going to work. So that is what invariance is. If you see this is g of t, and here also it is g of t. Okay, if both side, if it is same, it is going to work. But the moment I make it g of t here, g of u, that is not going to work. Okay, so that is what it says, unless t and u are exactly the same type. Even though the dog has been derived from animal, that is not going to work. Normally when you do this animal obj equal to new of dog, that's going to work, right? But the moment I add this generics here, list of animal here, list of dogs, that is not going to work. Okay, now how to solve this? Imagine that dogs has been assigned to this animal list, both are pointing to the same reference. Now if I modify anything in the animal list, that is going to affect the dogs list, right? So I added cat, tiger, kangaroo here in the animal list, that impacted my dogs list. So in the list of dogs, you are seeing these animals, that is completely wrong, right? So how to solve this? So the very first way is covariant interface. Since variance is not allowed on list of t, see, we were not able to do list of animal equal to list of dog. So we switch to its covariant interface. What is that? I enumerable out of t is covariant. So if you go to definition of I enumerable, you will find this out keyword. So what it means, I enumerable of dog can be treated as now like I enumerable of animal. So now you can assign these dogs inside these animals. Why? Because I enumerable of t only reads value. It will not add, it will not write anything. So you cannot accidentally insert cat, tiger, anything that you cannot insert. So this is the most safest and common fix. What is covariance? Covariance lets you use a more derived type where a base type is expected. Say I enumerable of animals. Now what I can do, equal to new of I enumerable of animals. Animal, right? So this is base and this is base, that I can do. But covariance lets you use a more derived type. So instead of this base, right, instead of this base, I can go for the derived type, that is dogs, right? Now I enumerable of animals equal to new of I enumerable of dogs I can do. So see the meaning, lets you use a more derived type where a base type is expected. You are expecting base here, but you got a derived type, so that is going to work. So covariance allows that. So that is what we have done here. The dogs has been assigned to animals, allowed due to covariance. Yeah, so why it is allowed? Because of this out parameter. Okay, notice the out. So if you see this, it does not provide add, remove, write, this I enumerable of t, right? It is only read only. So there is no risk of adding or manipulating the list, right? That was which was corrupting the our dog list. Second way is, if you see, I can copy the list to a new list. So when I do this dot cast to an animal, each of the dogs in the dogs list, right, I'll cast it to an animal. Okay, then these two list puts it into a separate, completely different list. Okay, so that doesn't modify my original dogs list, right? Original dogs list is at some place, from there you derived and you made it altogether brand new different list. Okay, that you have assigned it to this animal list, right? But this original will never be affected. So that is the second way. Okay, let's see the third way, method level generics. If you see here, we have this IEnumerable and we have created list of dogs. Now this list of dogs I can pass it to IEnumerable because just now we have seen IEnumerable has this out keyword that is covariant. So I can pass this list of dogs inside this, right? Where T is supposed to inherit from animal. But imagine if this, instead of this IEnumerable, if I have list of animal, that will not work. Now again the same problem, right? Now I am passing these dogs inside list of dogs, I am passing inside list of animal. So that is not going to work. So this is what the complete invariance and covariance, the basics that I tried to cover. Yeah, thank you.